Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Reed Prado is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
The second baseman.
Ready now, Mel Yates. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Bo Rodriguez will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Into the box, Bo Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he takes a cold strike 1. Rodriguez is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Still 1-2. Yates on at first, nobody out. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. I love watching him hit. He just has a knack for getting on base. In fact, he's in the top 5 in that category in the National League. So expect him to see him work the count and hit the ball hard when he gets a pitch he can handle.
Next up for Los Angeles, Christopher Boston. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Runners on first with one down. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner back standing. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two.
She takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he can't make contact there on strike three, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with two men away. So striding forward now, Matt Smith. He'll look to pad that RBI total a bit here as he enters play 8th in the National League in that category.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Fouled away. The set and the 2-1. In the dirt, and now let's see, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Timothy Roberts will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now at the plate, Alberto Zarate. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Alberto Zarate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. One out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hey. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
At the plate, Chris Dyson looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Fouled off. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Thomas Vida, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Comes set, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Dyson stands at second with 2 gone. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The set and the 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Now at the plate, Travis Rodriguez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Pitch on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Mm. 3-2. Brandon Davison would be next. The next 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So in now for Chicago, Brandon Davison. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2 out with the man at first. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Yates will put this one away, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Chicago. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Matt Smith, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Castro is after it, but this will land untouched. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping into the box, Ronnie Wow. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
That's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0. So stepping in, Manny Sosa, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming, here it is. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Sosa stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pickett and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Now to the plate, Tony Kramer. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Turn gone, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Reed Prado, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Zarate hits a little over the 270 mark. A swing and a ground ball to third, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Into the box now, David Rivas, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Ball 1. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, Ruben Campos.
Striding in, Ruben Campos. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. Rivas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5 to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Timothy Roberts.
Double play and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Timothy Roberts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. The 1-1 taken, strike two. Heading out towards shallow right. Vida is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 2-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate, Chris Castro. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Campos looking up. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting.
Into the box, Chris Dyson. Fouled away. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. Rivas has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Thomas Vida.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Thomas Vida. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Boston is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Travis Rodriguez.
In now, Travis Rodriguez. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Brandon Davison would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, it's obvious that earlier
The
home
first
run he gave up
baseman,
is still
number
on his
2,
mind. He had him
Brandon
3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping in, Brandon Davison. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
High in the air down the right field line. Boston over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. 3 complete from Wrigley Field. It's 3-0 Chicago. Next for the Dodgers, Mel Yates. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Mel Yates.
First pitch on its way. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
In now, Bo Rodriguez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Sosa will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, number 29.
Coming to the plate now, Christopher Boston. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Off the LED board and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Dodgers are back within a run at 3-2 now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Standing in now, Matt Smith. As he sends it on the ground to first. To his right, Davison. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle.
Wow.
And he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So striding in, Ronnie Lau. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. And he lays off for ball one.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
The count now at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1. There's ball four.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Parker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Wow, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 1-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Fastball just missed above the zone. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers 2. The next Cub up, Manny
Leading
Sosa.
up for the Cubs, the center fielder, Manny Sosa.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Two and one. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Tony Kramer will be next. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter.
Now
Show
batting,
some
catcher,
great patience and discipline,
Tony
making the pitcher labor
Kramer.
to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Tony Kramer. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled off. ready with the 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
He froze him on the fastball there. Tony Kramer is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. The pitcher, Reed Prado, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Over and tag him for the out.
The batter,
Sacrifice
50.
was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Alberto Zarate, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Campos sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. They're up 3-2. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, David Rivas.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out to right field. Vida is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ruben.
Stepping into the box, Ruben Campos. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
So here now is the pitcher, Timothy Roberts. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0 is taken, strike one. Campos, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box, Mel Yates. Pitch popped up. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Standing in now, Bo Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
2-2. Here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Into the box now, Christopher Boston, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The set and the 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's the 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-1. Here it is. 3-2.
Got a full count. 3-2.
He's set the payoff pitch. Count still full. 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Digging in, Matt Smith. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Zarate ranging into the outfield, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 Cub error, and they leave the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping up now, Chris Castro.
Leading off.
And hey, it was a breaking ball.
Fielder, Chris Castro.
First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full. 3-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Rodriguez is up with it, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. You got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you think